Hello everyone, and welcome to Hardly a Podcast number 9. My name's Jamie, and with me today is Simon and Nosh.
That is the most retarded intro I think we've ever had.
Yeah, I was going for that. I was going for retarded.
Oh, okay. Hello everyone.
Yeah, how are you guys doing?
Alright.
It's a bit early for a podcast, if you ask me.
I don't know, I kind of think, well, this is your fault, to be fair.
Yep.
But, I don't know, I kind of think it's worth giving it a try, seeing how it goes.
What's our email address again?
Oh my god,
You're
Nosh.
clearly not paying attention, Nosh.
No.
Well done.
Fine.
What are you trying to do?
Just log into YouTube.
No, we're not letting him get sidetracked. Fuck it. Anyway, where was I?
Yeah.
I kind of like this, doing it in the day. It kind of, this little trial, because for all you know, we could be a lot more lucid during the day.
No, I doubt it. I thought about cracking open some gin. I did discuss it with Nosh, but at the moment I'm just drinking a coffee out.
It's not even midday yet.
I know. It's after 11, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm just drinking some coffee out of my limited edition Hardly a Podcast mug.
By limited edition, you're the only one who could be bothered to order one.
Yep.
Well, by definition, it is certainly limited.
Although, I think there's still a couple of days to order one if you want, because I think the deal closed on the 11th, and it's still the 9th.
Yeah. I expect orders come flooding in then.
No, it can't be asked. I saw the quality of yours, and I thought, it's not worth it.
It's good for $1.99. We don't really need to plug it. It's not as though we make any money out of it.
No.
Just buy some transfers and some mugs and make our own.
We could do, but no one would buy them. So we just have like 2,000 Hardly a Channel mugs.
Ooh, that would be good. Imagine how many mugs Nosh could have in his room all dirty.
Yeah, that's true. You could go for a year without washing them up.
Well,
a couple of days.
6, 7 years?
About an hour. Probably be about an hour.
I've only got 2 cups, and one of them I've used over the last several days, every day.
Nice. Well done. He's learning.
He's getting there.
Do you know on the picture of Nosh in last week's podcast?
Yeah.
Why does he have a little Jew curl hanging down from his head?
We noticed that.
Don't know.
Didn't know you were Jewish, Nosh.
Wait.
Jewish Nosh. Josh.
I thought Jewish Nosh was Yosh.
Oh, yeah. So it was.
Oh, dear. But yeah, it's coming to the end of term, so it'll nearly be time for Nosh to get his hair cut.
Yeah.
Well, I really need a haircut. My last one was December.
Yeah, mine was, I think, September, actually. October, maybe.
Wow.
So yeah, I definitely need a haircut. But I think because my hair's longer, I can go for a bit longer and, grow it out another inch or two before it becomes an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine needs a trim. Might have to get on that soon.
Because, I mean, my hair basically stays the same no matter how long it gets, the style that is. Simon's...
It's a style?
Well, exactly, that's the point. It's not a style. Simon's gets a bit scraggly, and Nosh just develops a Jew curl.
Yeah, I start looking like a beetle.
It's like his cowslip doesn't fold over, it just gets more and more spread out to the point where there's like this piece of hair the size of the palm of your hand on his forehead. It's good. You could pick up international radio with it.
What time are you off home?
I don't know.
Why are you off home?
So I can go home for the weekend. Mostly because I haven't been home once this term. And the
Me
term
neither.
ends in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so just go home then. I'm only going home because I need to get my car serviced, otherwise I wouldn't be going home.
Why don't you just get your car serviced here?
Because I go to the same person that my dad takes his car to. It's a good mechanic.
I'm sure he is. I'm also sure many of the mechanics between here and there are fairly decent.
True, but don't know any of them.
Well, you know.
It's like dentist. I still have to go home for the dentist because I haven't moved dentists.
I just haven't been to the dentist in about 3 years.
Wow.
God, if I did that, my teeth would be even worse than they are. I have to have like X-rays on them once a year.
Wow.
once, year and a half
So
probably.
yours need constant maintenance. I don't know if mine do or not. I don't know.
Well, it's like doctors, isn't it? If you don't go, you can just be ignorant. Ignorance is bliss.
I didn't know about the cancer. Now make it
you
go
in with,
away.
Like, a broken leg, come out with cancer. Going with slight toothache, come out with loads of teeth out. It's not worth it.
I don't think I'm going to have lots of teeth out. I think my teeth are fairly okay. Every time I've been to the dentist, it's been a 10-minute in and out job. So I'm sure skipping it for 3 years isn't a big deal.
Go into the opticians with a bit of eye problems.
Oh, I haven't been to the opticians since I was about 12.
It's pretty easy with the opticians, though. If you start not being able to see stuff, you go to the opticians.
By that point, your teeth fall out. You don't have to go to the dentist, I suppose.
Well, you'd have to get dentures.
I suppose.
I think that might be different people. I don't know.
They are pretty lazy, though, aren't the dentists and opticians? It's like, I want to be a doctor, but on something really specific.
All doctors are doctors on something specific, apart from GPs.
Yeah, GPs are where it's at.
But I wouldn't go to a GP for heart surgery. I'd go to a heart surgeon.
Do you know, heart surgeons are dicks.
Oh, yeah. No, I completely accept that. They're dicks who go play golf on a Friday while people are dying. But, I would like some heart surgery.
Gotta play golf, though.
No, I know. When was the last time you played golf? Real golf, I mean.
About a year ago.
Top golf doesn't count. Real golf.
Oh, real golf. Probably about a year and a half ago.
What?
What? Play golf occasionally at the municipal course back home.
Yeah, fair enough.
The council course. It's alright.
Municipal course. It sounds like Soviet era.
Yeah. Well, it is. Anyone can play. You don't have to be a member or anything. You just walk on. No dress code. Just pay you £4 something. Have a game of golf.
Sounds alright.
Yeah. There's one down the road. The Stanborough Park one. That's a municipal course. But there's a dress code at that one. Because it's like the best municipal one in the country.
Dress code, wear something stupid.
Well, wear some trousers and some shoes.
I do that anyway.
So you sorted then.
We haven't got any clubs, but they're making...
I think you can hire them from there, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, think of the crooked, horrible things you could hire out of a council golf course.
It's the best one, though.
Yeah.
It's the best lot of crooked, misshapen clubs you've ever seen.
Yeah, but we're talking about the best council golf course as compared to the worst private golf course.
Well, it's quite well renowned in the country, so it must be good for a private standard as well.
I guess. Okay. Does it have a
Go
clubhouse?
sometime.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Hardly a golf tournament.
God, we'd be terrible.
Highest score wins.
I'd probably be about as good as I am at tennis, where I aim to make it go somewhere and I hit it and it goes like, I don't know, a 90-degree angle to where I wanted it to go.
Yeah, but if you factor that in, then you're alright.
No, because then it actually works.
Quite like golf. I haven't played in a long time. It was never particularly good, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm terrible at golf.
I think I'm probably about as good as I am at the pool, and you've seen me play pool.
But you get to be outside when you play golf and just...
Oh man, that makes it even worse than pool. Let's just go to the pub, fuck it.
They want to use LSD to treat alcoholism.
What is it with you coming up with random shit, Nosh? We're having a conversation about golf.
Yeah, well, I thought about golf, and then I remembered LSD.
So
that's a seamless transition right there. That's oh dear.
I think so.
So right, if I go and tell someone I'm an alcoholic, they'll give me LSD.
This sounds like a pretty good deal.
You can get in on a trial.
Because I could easily become an alcoholic. It wouldn't take much more alcohol in my system. I don't know if my bank balance could afford it at the moment, though. That'll be the limiting factor.
Why can't you just lie? Why can't you just lie? How are they going to know?
True.
They might test you, I suppose.
Yeah, but it's a mental problem as well.
Yeah, true. You have to have that half a glass of wine a week.
Yeah, I have to have that one shandy a day.
Well, alcoholism, well, it is a physiological condition, but it's more mental than physiological. It's not like nicotine where you actually get withdrawal symptoms, or like heroin where if you go off it you could actually die. So I don't think there would really be any way of testing it physiologically.
Give me some motherfucking LSD. That's all. Become an alcoholic gets LSD.
And then what's to say that you're not going to get addicted to LSD?
They give you a very low dose.
Wait, that's right. LSD is less addictive than alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winning.
Yeah.
And it's more
one
fun.
for science, 0 for policy. Oh dear, that's going to make this podcast popular with the Ron Paul crowd.
Yeah, because we really want to be popular with them.
No, we don't.
I've got bored of the US election, like Republican elections.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on at the moment. It seems to go on forever.
Well, it was
It was
just
Super Tuesday.
It was
this week,
just
I know
Super
that.
Tuesday, so it's pretty much put it in the bag for Mitt Romney.
Yeah.
No, that was that other cunt. They're all cunts, but it
That's
was just
any
the
of
other
them, then.
cunt.
What's this one like then?
He's the
if you go on
Mormon.
Reddit, there's probably a picture of him with like some meme picture of him on the front page.
He's the magic underwear man.
Oh, he's Magic Underwear Man.
Yeah.
Silly.
Oh dear. Right, well that's a new TV series for Hardly a Channel. Nosh does politics.
His first name's Willard.
What?
It's his middle name.
That's a nugget of knowledge right there.
Yeah. Sounds like a dog's name.
Yeah, it really does. Come here, Willard. That's a good boy.
He's from Michigan.
So
He was a missionary, a Mormon missionary in France.
Is this
Have you been
podcast just turned into Mitt Romney's biography?
Nosh learns about Mitt Romney, and we all listen.
Nosh reads Wikipedia for the first time.
He organised the 2002 Winter Olympics.
I don't care!
It was the worst Winter Olympics ever. It was the one with the most scandal
Oh,
and stuff.
don't care.
No, me neither.
So Jamie,
Yes.
have you been out and bought Mass Effect 3 yet?
No, because I never finished Mass Effect 1 or 2.
So you started 2 before finishing 1?
No, I finished 1 and I started 2, but I never finished 2 because it was such an in-depth game.
Oh, I've not played the first 2.
You need to. I think you need to. It's something that you'd probably get into.
I haven't played Skyrim yet either.
Yeah, you've got a to-do list that's growing. Maybe you shouldn't... Well, no, put them on, but put them somewhere quite far down.
It needs... Yeah. It's on the to-do list in about 3 weeks' time.
And don't let the first one put you off, because the first one was kind of a bit of a dodgy PC port.
Second one's supposed to be really good, isn't
the
it?
second one is by far the better one. I think the first one has a slightly better story, though. So I think it's good to play the first one to put the series in context, but the gameplay is a bit... Because it's a bit of a dodgy Xbox port, the gameplay at times can be a bit weird.
I could just use the Xbox controller if that'd make it better.
Oh yeah, you could do. But I mean, the game engine has been far, far improved in this third one. So, you know, the first one by comparison is like pittance to it. So I say play the first one. If it's a bit of a drag, soldier through it because it gets, it puts the story in context.
Cool.
Plus,
I think EA's PC games should be are getting better since Origin. It gives them more of a platform to market PC games.
Oh, yeah.
Rather than just doing dodgy ass ports.
oh yeah, well, Mass Effect 3 is DirectX 11.
Ooh.
So they've clearly had to put extra effort into that, seeing as the first one was already pushing the graphical capabilities of the Xbox.
Then you've got like Battlefield, where the PC is the best version. Even like I've got FIFA 12 now, and that's exactly the same features as the console versions, I think. Whereas FIFA 11 last year was basically FIFA 10.5 because it had very little features compared to the console one. They seem to have upped their ante a bit now.
I think people are taking PC gamers more seriously.
Yeah. Well, the whole download market is really big.
Yeah.
That's one good thing that's come out of Origin. They just need to make it a bit better.
Well, yeah, my problem isn't with Origin existing. My problem is with the fact that Origin is a bit of a naff service.
It's a bit feature poor. It only has like 2 tabs. But if it means that you're going to put out better quality PC games, then yeah, that's a good thing.
Still won't be able to play them.
Oh, yeah, well, none of this affects you at all. I mean, you may as well go out and buy an NES.
You never know. Like, if this laptop fails at a suitable point, I can get a new computer.
It's mysteriously failed after the dissertation's been finished.
Now, how did it get up and crawl out of the second-story window?
Yeah. There was a freak accident, and it blew out the window.
My computer fan went crazy, and it lifted up and flew out of the window.
Hello, house insurance. So, what computer did you have?
Could you not tell from this bag of bits I sent you?
Oh, dear. We had to identify your computer through dental records.
Here, I took this handy photo of it instead.
Yeah.
This is the video of my computer being beheaded by terrorists.
It was captured while in... I was going to say Ibiza. But somewhere else. Libya.
Ibiza, Libya. They're both
Very
war
similar.
zones at some points of the year.
True. I see you've identified which fan's making all the noise in your rig, Jamie.
Yeah,
Did you
I
fix it?
opened it today. Well, I haven't fixed it. The noise is still there, but it's not one of the fans I was worried about. Because I thought it was one of the ones that's on the graphics card that was making the noise. But it's not. It's the one with the blue LEDs that I bought separately and installed. So
Or is it failing?
Well, it's just making a clunky noise.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard that dull clunky noise from your room. I've got a spare case fan if you ever need one.
Well, no, it's not. It's not necessary. It's just an extra case fan I bought. So it's not one that is needed for the computer to run.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I'm just happy to just sort of put up with the noise until I next
fails.
open the computer and then just have a look at it and see if there's something I can do.
It's probably full of dust or something.
Yeah,
So it's
probably.
unbalanced.
I definitely need to run down to the Staples when I go home and get some like PC cleaning shit.
Yeah.
Some
We do it
rubbing
at
alcohol.
Tesco's. Down the road.
Well, no, Tesco's is quite far away. Tesco's is about as far away back home as it is here.
Ah.
And Asda is about as close to here as Sainsbury's is back home.
Fair enough.
So I just end up going to Sainsbury's whenever I'm home, and boy, do I feel middle class.
Well, in Sainsbury's.
Yeah. And Nosh is just going to be like, no,
Yeah,
all
it
the
is.
plebs go to Sainsbury's.
It is middle class, and it's definitely upper working class. It's upper working, lower middle.
Yeah.
Then you've got Waitrose, which is your
It's
definite
only
middle
slightly
class.
above Tesco's.
No, it's not.
Well, yeah, it is above
Only
Tesco.
slightly.
Well, the
And Tesco's
thing
is
with-
above Asda.
The
maybe.
thing with Tesco's
Yeah.
in terms of its success is that people can't pin down who goes to Tesco's, because everyone goes to Tesco's. So Tesco's really transcends class boundaries. You can't really put it above or below anything, because it's got all of it. It caters to everyone.
It's true. Still find you get a certain class of people on the whole.
That other class that I belong to. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go play a game of polo, what?
I've never played polo.
Bet you want to.
I don't have enough control of a horse to just fall off.
Oh, dear.
I'd love to watch it.
There was a guy I used to know who played water polo. Well, there was quite a few of them, but this one specifically, thinking back now...
Do the horses swim?
No, oh my god. But no, thinking back now, his accent was pretty much just as middle class as Nosh's. I never put two and two together.
It was the same person.
I always just assumed that because he went to our school, he was, poor as anything.
I didn't go to a posh school.
I think in terms of my school, I was the landed gentry.
Uh,
That's not me thinking highly of myself.
it just was a shithole.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it was more of a shithole by the end than at the beginning.
Fair enough.
At the beginning, when I went into it, I think most people were fairly decent, but then I think it was our year that had the discipline problem, and it just went downhill from there. It's been pretty much the same at uni, hasn't it? All the years above us had a much better work ethic. And then we
I
just
think
came.
I think
so,
maybe
though.
it's just that's how it appears. I don't know if they really
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I agree with Nosh there.
I mean, yeah. Well, you always think that the people ahead of you are doing better, and then the people behind are always lazy or slacking.
Hmm.
Then it turns out everybody's just the same, really.
Well,
year in, year out.
Maybe they are. Maybe it is just a general progression, worse and worse and worse. It's just not.
You don't see the year ahead in as much as you. They're setting the standard. So then, when you look at what you're doing, it's always different.
It's always worse.
Different what the people behind you are doing. So it always seems worse. I don't know whether it ever is. I think it's generally the same. I don't think there's very much difference. There may be a general decline or upgrade, depending on different things, but generally I think much is the same as it ever was.
All I know is I'm getting a helicopter evacuation from Dunstable the moment I can. I'm not staying there any longer than I have to.
It can't be that bad. Is it worse than Hatfield? Because I don't think Hatfield's that bad.
Is it worse than Hatfield? Well, it's about the same, I'd say.
Yeah, it's fine then. It's just average town.
The people in Dunstable, there's a higher mix of, more well-to-do people and more sort of council estate people. Whereas Hatfield is, well, it seems to be just one giant council estate for the most part. Especially South Hatfield.
Oh yeah, South Hatfield, definitely. Old Hatfield, maybe not so much.
No, but Old Hatfield's too far away from my sphere of influence to care about. All I care about is walking distance to Asda and back.
Asda's on the edge of getting to nicer. If you went a bit further, you can get to nicer places.
It's true.
This is kind of like the epitome of crap.
Hatfield's fine. It just needs a better town centre.
Yeah.
A better town centre and better houses.
Better people.
Even if you lived in a nicer place, you still wouldn't socialise with the people anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You spend most of your time in your bedroom, so you could live in the middle of a shithole and it wouldn't particularly matter.
If I had a nicer room, I'd be happier.
Oh yeah, no, it's true. Nosh is essentially living in a heroin den at the moment.
Oh, it would be better if you did have heroin, though. It would take his pain away.
But I mean, in Hatfield, I've walked past an underpass where the firemen were putting out a mattress, and I've walked past a burnt-out house, and I've walked past, smashed-up bus stops. In Dunstable, really the only thing that's ever taken some flack is a phone booth. And, when was the last time you used one of those?
It's fine.
Well, I think both have their sort of slightly dodgy areas. The difference is that in Hatfield I actually live in it.
You live in Dunstable as well, or have done.
Yeah, no, I mean I don't live in the dodgy area of Dunstable.
Oh, I see.
I don't live in the council estate.
Hatfield's dodgy. I've never felt threatened.
Well, no, it's true. I've never felt threatened. But to be fair, I think I'm pretty much oblivious to all of that anyway.
Yeah.
I think if I saw a dark alley, I'd just be like, fuck it, and just go down it. Screw it being dark. I'll be home 5 minutes quicker.
I do know people who have been stabbed in Hatfield and been mugged.
Yeah. I mean, plenty of shit happens in Hatfield.
Happens everywhere. So.
I think maybe that's just the risk of it being a university town.
Yeah.
Is that people naturally assume some students are fairly well off. Or, that their loans are quite generous.
They've got houses full of stuff, haven't they? Everybody brings their own set of stuff. And it's quite seasonal. People go away at the holidays and it's rich pickings. If you hit a couple of houses, get a few laptops, a couple of TVs and DVDs and stuff, it's worth your while.
Well, if they want a couple of TVs to come round to our house if they
They can
want.
fucking take them. I've got a couple back home they can have as well.
Bloody CRT TVs all over. Can't get
Fill
rid of
the house
the
up with
fuckers.
them.
Oh dear. Yeah.
If only there was another use for them.
No.
Office tables.
Well, that's what we do, but it's hideous. It's not like some things that you can recycle, like old car seats can become chairs.
Like floppy disk drives, you can make them into fun, like music generative things.
Yeah.
Surely we can do something with CRT monitors, make them a bit more interesting.
I mean, you have an old computer, you can put that to good use. An old CRT computer screen, you can't do anything with it.
No. You're limited on inputs as well. It's only got, like, SCART.
Yeah.
That's it.
And old analog aerial.
Woo!
Well, you could drop it out of a window on somebody, I suppose.
I was kind of thinking something fun and creative. Because even if you put like a piece of glass on top of it, and had the screen shining up.
You could take out the guts and turn it into a fish tank.
Yeah.
That would be creative, and it would justify taking up as much space as it does.
Yeah. You could make them into mirrors, and then you could say, "Look, I'm on the telly."
I can only imagine you being entertained by that for more than 30 seconds. Next Christmas, I'm getting you a cardboard box.
With a mirror in it. Oh,
no, just a cardboard box, because I think you'd have, like, oodles of fun with that. You'd be like, look, I'm in a race car. Look, I'm in a spaceship.
That'd be a big box.
Oh, yeah. No, I ain't going to give him, like, a shoe box. No, what's he going to do with that?
Put my shoes in it.
Exactly.
Slide about on 1 foot.
Look, I'm a snowboarder.
Put his dead hamster in it and bury it.
Oh, God. This took a turn for the morbid very quickly.
When did my hamster die?
You don't have a hamster.
That's true.
I still feel very sad, though, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks. I'll remember it if I ever get a hamster in the future. I think all our week has just been spent playing Tekkit, Minecraft mod.
Yeah, we've not achieved anything.
I'm trying to think of what we've done this week.
We achieved a lot, but it wasn't achieving anything.
In our made-up world on Minecraft,
we're fucking moguls.
Got some oil pumping, built a quarry, then moved house, which probably took a few hours by just pumping it all across rather than carrying it.
Well, you have to. You've got the equipment, so you may as well do it in the most arse-backwards way you can.
It took
forever. You wouldn't bother upgrading the engine to make it go quicker.
True.
It was fine.
Yeah. It's a good
Let's
game.
do that box for well over an hour.
It opens up like a whole new level of detail to Minecraft. So once you've got bored of Minecraft, the vanilla version, just use Tekkit Pack or Tekkit, and it's like starting the whole game again.
Yeah, I mean we've
so
done it for
what? We spent 8.5 hours yesterday playing it.
We must have put about 12 hours into that game overall.
Yeah,
into that map, and we've only scratched the surface in terms of what we can do.
We've only really looked at 2 of the mods.
Yeah.
We'll open it up, have people have a look round, and we'll make a YouTube video of it once it's all done.
Will we?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Gives us some more footage. To be fair, we could have just recorded the entire thing.
Yeah, it's a bit late now, though.
Oh, yeah.
It is fun, though. I do enjoy it.
Fender, the guitar marker, is now on the stock exchange.
Get off the news.
My God, Nosh. So many subject changes.
Jesus Christ.
It's not even related.
Oh, wow.
Motherfucker.
Oh, I can just imagine Nosh being on, like, Question Time or something. Someone asks him a question and he's just like, oh, have you heard that Belize is now the #1 exporter of coconuts?
Blow their tiny little minds.
No, it wouldn't, because I'm pretty sure everyone in the Question Time audience also reads the Yahoo homepage. It's hardly a paragon of information.
I'm reading about a benefit cheat jailed for boob job plot.
What, are you on the Daily Mail now? Oh, benefit cheats. Let's get rid of all of them, because there's a tiny percentage of them cheat the system.
No, this is about a man who scammed money to pay for his Russian wife's breast implants before faking his death.
Oh my God.
Well, at least someone got some boobs out of it.
Yeah. He's now in prison.
The quality of this podcast is just like, it's in a fucking mine shaft right now. It's terrible.
Oh dear.
He was quite clever. He made quite a lot of money. He scammed 43,622 in housing and council tax benefits on a string of London properties, despite having nearly 280,000 stashed in various undeclared bank accounts.
Why are we still talking about this?
Because Nosh likes to talk about shit.
Nosh, why don't you go on a video game news website and give us some news that's actually relevant to the things we do?
Mass Effect 3's out today.
We've already talked about this.
Oh my God!
Because that was my bit of game news that I had for today.
Nosh, never become a journalist. Because you write one article and it'd be basically 3 articles in one. And you wouldn't actually get to the point before you change the subject.
Right. Game.
Oh,
news.
God, he's actually doing it. Fucking hell.
Here's a better idea, Nosh.
The new iPad came out this week.
I don't
No, it
care. It's the iPad. It's shit.
All I know is I think it's going to have a quad-core processor, and I don't particularly care because I don't like Apple products. We can discuss this, mine and Jamie's hatred of Apple.
I have a PC. Why do I need an iPad? I also have a phone. Why do I need a tablet? It exists in an area that both cover. So why would I need a tablet unless I didn't have a PC or I didn't have a phone?
But if you have a tablet, you do need a PC to set it up.
Then what's the fucking point?
Or a Mac, probably. I think you need to hook it up to a PC or something to register it.
I don't care that I can sit in the living room with my tablet and do things I could do on my computer, because I'm sat at my computer most of the time. Why would
You
I
could
want
just
to
do it on your phone as well.
Why would I want to sit in the living room when I could sit at my computer?
Living room's got comfier seats.
It is a very
Only
niche
just.
market, but Apple market it very well.
Yes.
I think if it was anyone else, it wouldn't take off the way it
Because
has.
Apple fans are tools. Massive, massive tools.
They are very loyal, would
Yes.
be a different way of putting it.
I can just imagine there was a scandal a couple of years back about the way that companies that make Apple products in China, like factories, treat their workers, and how a lot of them just end up climbing to the top of the factory and jumping off. And it's still going on, to be fair, but I just had this image in my head when I was reading the news report of all these Apple fans going, why wouldn't they want to work for Apple? I'd do that job. I'd solder the same piece into the same identical phone for 16 hours a day. It would be an honour to work for Steve Jobs. How dare they? I'd go up there and push them off the building myself.
I imagine similar things happen with other manufacturers though, as well.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
imagine
not
because
just an Apple problem.
Yeah, but because of the demand for their products, they're probably under more pressure to make them, which probably makes it worse.
Well, that, and they announce a product, and then like 2 weeks later you can buy it.
And
You already order iPad 3?
Are you going to pre-order one?
No.
So none of us want one. So why are we talking about it?
Well, if someone gave me one, I'd happily use it. But I wouldn't go out and buy one.
Yeah, no, if someone gave me one, I mean, I do need a tea tray.
Well, would you get an ebook?
No.
Yeah, why not?
I don't think I'd get an ebook.
Yeah, I don't know. My mum and my brother have both got one. And to be honest, they don't really use it very often. And I don't mind just buying a book.
I like physical books. I also like the fact that you have to have the light on to read. What advantage is it to be able to read in the dark?
Well, you can't with proper ebooks because they use e-ink. It's only like the iPad which is backlit, which hurts your eyes anyway to read in the dark.
Oh dear.
Ebooks use e-ink, which is a bit more kind of like a calculator kind of thing, but a lot better quality.
The
So it doesn't
only
hurt your eyes.
advantage of an ebook is you don't have to go to the store to get a book. And, you know, okay, I don't mind, getting a digital download for a video game or a movie or something. A book is just a tiny step too far. I'm not that afraid of the outside world that I'm going to stay in and buy my books through the internet.
Well, you can get them off Amazon.
That's true.
Well, the price point's not very good for ebooks either. There's not much of an incentive to get an e-version rather than the physical copy.
Yeah.
Purchase
If
price
it
is much different.
If it was something like, read 5 books and it's already paid for itself, then, yeah, that makes sense. But at the moment, it's kind of in the region of, like, I don't know, read 20 books.
I think it's even more than that. Sometimes e-versions cost more than the physical versions if you go on...
You're kidding me. Some books
Amazon.
cost,
How does
like...
that work?
It's to do with tax on them or something. There's not... The tax is the same as the physical version or something, so it's hard for them to get the price down to something reasonable.
I didn't even know there was a book tax.
Well, it's just like, I don't know. There's some reason why the price isn't as competitive to persuade people to use them as it should be.
It's probably down to the intellectual property rights or something. It'd be so easy to just send it off to somebody else and those, wouldn't it? I suppose. If once you've got it. once.
I don't know, because you download it straight to your Kindle or whatever, and I don't think there's any way to share it.
Only good thing for Kindle is starting a fire. Yeah, I only just made that connection right now.
Talking of other pieces of crap, anyone interested in getting a PlayStation Vita?
No.
Well, mobile gaming's pretty much dead now.
Yeah,
It's
just use your phone.
Yeah, it became irrelevant when phones became so prevalent, basically.
I wouldn't say necessarily irrelevant. It's much more hard to market them. Because they do have advantages. Obviously, you've got dedicated control systems.
Yeah.
But they're so
I
expensive.
kind of think if Sony released a gaming phone,
Well,
then
they already
maybe.
did.
Well,
The Sony Xperia Play. It has dedicated controls in it and stuff. But it basically just plays phone games. It doesn't play the same quality as the Vita.
Well, that's what I mean. If you basically brought out a phone that had the same standard of games as the current game consoles, then there wouldn't be a problem. Because
So if
I
they
don't
made a Vita into a phone,
basically yes, because I don't mind carrying my phone around, but carrying a Vita around as well when I go out, I'm not necessarily going to be playing games, not unless I'm on the tube or something.
yeah,
And that's the thing, is that portable games aren't really portable unless you're, taking public transport or you're going to be waiting around for a bit. So there's not really any point in them. I mean, even in the past, when I've owned a Game Boy, I only ever played it at home. I didn't go out with it.
I mean, it's getting to the point where Game Boys were quite a bit cheaper than a console.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the Vita, you can buy an Xbox 360 for less.
Wow.
It's kind of like, I know the Xbox 360 is a lot older now, but
I'd still say buy an Xbox 360, to be fair.
yeah, there's not the price point difference so much. Except, I guess when they're both new, there's quite a big difference, but you just don't use them as much.
Speaking of Xbox 360 news, did you see the Halo 4 trailer?
No, I've never had an Xbox, so I've never played Halo.
Missing out. You're definitely missing out. And anyway, we've got Halo 3 sitting downstairs.
Yeah, but I haven't played the other two. Just like Mass Effect, I haven't played any of them.
I haven't played the other two.
Doesn't mean you can't
Oh.
play them, does it?
Yeah, I know, but if I'm going to play a series of games like that, I like to start from the beginning most of the time. So I
But
can...
then you'd never play them, would you, if you didn't play the first couple?
Well, I would if I got them.
Maybe we could
I
do
could get
that.
them for the PC.
I mean, maybe we could do that for the channel. Maybe we could start at the beginning chronologically and work our way through the games, and then finish the last one in time for the next one to come out.
I mean, I think you can get the Halo games for the PC, can't you? The first two
You
or
can
three?
get the second one for the PC, and all the others are now on the 360. So
Oh, okay. I thought you could get... I knew you could get one of them.
I
thought
think you can get the first
as
one.
well.
You can get the first one on the PC, but there's not really any point because there's the anniversary edition just come out.
Oh, okay. Don't really know.
This is brilliant. We have a podcast for a channel that's basically gaming related. Neither of you follow gaming news at all.
Well,
At least I made a fucking effort.
yeah, but Xbox... I've never owned an Xbox, so I'm not really into the franchise of games that they have. I've had a PlayStation 2, a Wii,
Oh God,
and PC.
you backed the wrong horse in that race.
Yeah, the PlayStation 2 was the only good one. I mean, I'm a big fan of Gran Turismo and driving games and stuff like that. That kind of franchise. And Time Splitters, Killzone. Yeah. Sports games.
Oh God.
But not so much like the Halos and stuff. I haven't played Dragon Age either. Okay, there's a lot of games I
You
haven't
haven't played. Yeah, you haven't played Skyrim. So what's the point in playing Dragon Age?
Yeah,
It's
I
just
saw it
as
in the
in
shop
depth.
today.
It's just as. It's essentially the same concept. So if Skyrim didn't absolutely grip you at the beginning, then I don't think Dragon Age would have.
Skyrim just seems like a really detailed version of Minecraft.
Really?
Craft stuff. Was magic. Can go fight
What?
mobs.
It sounds. Yeah, but
There's a dragon in it.
outside of the most vague things you could ever say, it's nothing like it.
Here it is. There's
I
dragons.
could say,
There's dragons in
yeah, but
Minecraft.
I could say that fucking Mario's the same as Tomb Raider. because
Yeah,
they're both
jumping
people
around.
and they jump around a lot.
Yeah, there's similarities.
You can get Minecraft for the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
No,
You can get
It's-
multiplayer for it now, apparently. Is it split screen multiplayer or something?
I don't know, but all I know is it's a very what's the word? It's behind the PC one in its development,
Oh yeah, it's a lot
so
new.
it's kind of like downloading an older version of Minecraft for the PC.
Apparently they're going to make a Minecraft film.
Really?
That already exists, though, kind of, on YouTube.
What's the fucking point in a Minecraft film? There's no story to Minecraft.
It's the story of Mojang.
Oh, so it would be a
the
documentary.
Oh yeah, I heard about that in the works for ages. So yeah, that's not a problem. I thought you meant like a film based in Minecraft.
Yeah, that's what I presumed.
You
But
could, you could have a story set in and just have it done entirely in Minecraft. as
Oh
well.
yeah, you could use Minecraft as the basis, but Minecraft itself doesn't have a story, so you couldn't do a movie on Minecraft.
did you
Apparently
know?
there's something in Minecraft that's yet to be discovered.
What?
Nosh teases a secret in Minecraft. Despite the millions of sales and hours played, there's something in Minecraft that is yet to be discovered. There's something hidden within Minecraft they're going to bring out.
Oh. I'm sure someone's already found it, but just never said anything.
Yeah.
I hate Fridays. I know most people love them because it's the last day of the working week, but it's my only day of work.
It's the beginning of your week as well.
It is.
Oh,
My
dear.
weekend is Saturday to Thursday.
Some people just say you have it too good.
Yeah, you could argue that quite easily, and I'd probably agree with them. It still makes Friday the worst day of my week.
Yeah.
I hate being tired.
Oh
And there's a duplication glitch in Minecraft. You can just get it to duplicate loads of stuff. There's a step-by-step guide on how to do it.
I think Nosh needs a step-by-step guide on how to seamlessly transition from one subject of conversation to the next.
I
There
think
was a
Nosh needs
gap.
guide on
Instead of just
Minecraft.
reading out the title of a web page.
Well, you might have known about it and then chatted.
But Nosh didn't know about you could press shift to crouch and not fall off ledges for about 3 months of playing Minecraft.
He didn't know
No,
you
we
could,
never told
he
about
didn't
these
know
things.
you could
Look at
press
the control
Q.
menu.
Hmm?
Look at the control menu to find out what the keyboard buttons are.
I'm too busy trying to go in a straight line or turn at the moment. That's my latest problem, trying to turn.
Have you bought a mouse yet?
What do you think?
I
you
don't
know that
You
I've
tell
come
me.
No.
I tend to avoid going in your room when possible.
Get Nosh a mouse fund. Right, after this is finished, I'll have a look on eBay for a mouse, and I bet you can get one for about 50p.
Just go down the charity shop.
Or not this again.
It's
Not
what?
that
It's
bloody
3 minutes
shop.
away. It's 3 minutes away. He walks past it most days when he goes to the one stop. Just go over there, come back with a mouse and a packet of crisps.
Didn't have a mouse when I went last time.
No, that was a microphone.
Yeah, you didn't ask for a mouse, and
I had to look for the mouse.
you specifically said you walked past mice and didn't think to get one.
You're cutting out.
I heard what you said.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's
where
okay.
to
The
go.
recording's on my end, so my argument's still valid.
Yep. Get a
That's the way I
motherfucking
haven't heard it.
mouse. And then get a microphone at the
Didn't
same
have a
time.
Mouse last time I went in anyway. It didn't have a microphone either. A microphone was too technological for them. It was like from the
Well, I mean,
future.
let's face it. Most of their job is spent sorting through cardigans. So yeah, a microphone probably is a bit too
It's a charity
technologically.
run by that supports mental health people, giving them jobs and stuff as well. I don't
What's
know.
that got to do with what they sell? They just sell what they get given.
Yeah.
Or are you saying you don't want to give your money to a mental health charity? Is that what your beef
It's
is?
not what- Cutting out.
You're
Constantly.
cutting out as well.
I can hear you all fine.
Balls! Internet's going balls!
Yeah.
Yep, Nosh has gone completely roboty.
It's fine on my end.
I can hear him talking, I can't hear him on the thing. What's the end of the fucking world?
Oh yeah, apparently he is talking. But I think that's just background noise, so his mic's always on when you look on Skype.
No, I can hear him. I can actually hear him in the other room yelling.
Oh, he's gone. We really need to restart the router because the home group's not working properly.
Look at him, he's just sort of like phasing in and out of existence.
Hello!
Alright.
Oh dear.
Our internet's crap.
We need to restart the router.
Oh yeah, we
The home
needed to
group's
for
broken.
ages.
So that needs fixing. Because I couldn't connect to my PC on the PlayStation. So that's buggered. The Wi-Fi just keeps dropping in and out. It just needs restarting.
Yeah. See, if Virgin Home Hubs weren't so shit, we wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah, we've
But
talked
it's
about this in the podcast
specifically...
before.
Yeah, but I'm just going to say it one more time, just to get it out there. Virgin Home Hubs are shit, don't get one.
Oh.
If you have to give Virgin more money to get something that isn't the Home Hub, do it. And
Did I
then tell
tell you-
them how shit they are and how stupid Richard Branson's goatee is.
Did I tell you about the letter I got from Virgin this week?
No.
It was another letter complaining about bandwidth usage.
We're doing what they're telling us to do. We're putting it up after midnight. What's their fucking problem?
I think they just
that's
like
my
us to do less uploading.
Fuck them. I'm paying for the internet. I'll bloody well use it.
There has been... I think maybe I may have left a torrent client open, uploading, in like the middle of January.
Dear.
For a few hours and went downstairs and forgot. And that
Oh, was that the day you uploaded about
15 gig?
Yeah,
Yeah.
15 gig.
Absolutely useless when it comes to being discreet, aren't you?
Yeah, my
Well, I
bad.
found I downloaded 7 gigabit film without knowing.
But to be fair, our version of uploading after midnight is terrible. Well, no, to be fair, Simon's version of uploading after midnight's terrible because he's just like, fuck it, I'll just leave it till the next morning.
Well, no, because I had to be up early this morning, so I didn't want to leave the internet on, uploading, especially when all three of us do it at the same time. It gets stupidly slow. So I thought, right, I've got it all ready. I'll just wake up a bit earlier before I go into uni, set it to upload and go off to uni, and it did it really quick. So it's a good plan. Except I'm never up that early apart from once a week.
All other times you're uploading at like 11 in the morning, and I don't consider that after midnight.
No, it's between 12 and 12 when they say not to use heavy bandwidth. So 12,
Well, if that's the case, then why am I uploading at like 2 in the morning?
because that's when you choose to do it. You
Fuck
can
it,
do
I'll
it
just do
any
it in the
time
morning.
except between 12 and 12. So midday to midnight is a no-go. Any time between then's fine.
Then why are they complaining? Make them leave us alone, Simon. We're only spreading joy and love, and they're being arseholes.
It's fine. We'll be moving out soon. So that problem will go away.
Well, they're just tits. I'm sorry, but if I'm paying for the internet, I'm going to bloody well use it.
It'll be fine.
Maybe we're not using it within our remit. I don't know.
I don't know, I haven't looked at our contract. Simon handles all the legal shit.
He's
Yeah.
like,
Really, but he handles it.
I just file it away under too long didn't read.
See?
in all fairness, set up the internet.
No, she did. No, she didn't. I set it up.
Okay.
I
She
was
set
just
up
the only
the-
person in when they came to install it.
Yeah, no, we learned our lesson from second year where she set the internet up and it was terrible and we got fleeced. It's like £15 a month for internet that's slower than here.
That was per person, by the way.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Wow.
I still think she either got her sums wrong or she was fleecing us.
Probably both.
Well, I don't think she'd do it deliberately, but she is fairly incompetent.
Just
I have a
look
game I can talk about.
Go
briefly.
on.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Oh yeah, the trailer for that's also come out.
I've not seen the trailer yet, but it looks pretty awesome. I've seen the front picture.
And by seeing the front picture, you mean you've just come across it right now?
No, I saw it a few weeks ago on Reddit as well.
Yeah, it does look good, that. I played the first and the second one. Again, if we were ever gonna record some Assassin's Creed 3, I think we'd need to record all the other games first as well.
They are
I've-
good games.
I'm not keen on Assassin's Creed. I've played the first one for a few hours and just thought, this is stupid. You're just climbing up everything. It just seems like no skill or strength
no wonder
or
you
anything.
don't like it. You only played the first one.
Yeah, well, I would have played the first one. I played the first one when it first came out and wasn't that keen on it. So therefore, I haven't been back to visit the others.
Yeah, but the second one made so many more improvements.
It's just silly, though. You can just climb up anything, pretty much. And I don't know if I just...
Yeah, but you can just climb up anything.
Yeah, that just seems stupid, though.
Yeah, but you can.
Yeah, but
in real life, you could climb up half the things he climbs up.
Yeah, but it takes a lot more skill and effort. In this, you just press, like, Y on the Xbox controller or something.
What would you rather? You spent 12 hours down the gym and balancing on a pole before
Well,
you
if there was some, like, balance system in it. Like, do you know, like, on Tony Hawk's and stuff, how when you do grinding, you have to use the right analog stick to balance? If there was some kind of skill to it...
I hate
that adds skill. Imagine on Tony Hawk's if you just jumped on a rail and it just did it all for you.
Yeah.
I think...
You're much better.
No, it wouldn't. It'd just be terrible and boring.
I think what he wants is something on the... where you get the Xbox controller and it's like, right, the two triggers use both his hands.
Yeah,
and the
something
two,
like that when
the
you
two
climb it.
bumpers use both his legs, and then you climb that way.
Well, not that complicated, but something where you have to, like, multi-button press to climb and stuff like that, rather than you just press one button to do all of it. It's just too simple. It just doesn't make it challenging at all. Don't like it.
Oh, Simon don't like Easy Street.
There's just no
I don't think it's easy.
rewardness to it. It's just not rewarding to me.
It's fair enough. No one's making it like it.
It's not overly
Nosh
keen.
feels thoroughly dressed down.
Not particularly. He's welcome to express his opinion on it.
I'm sure many people enjoy it because it's obviously a successful franchise and doing well, so it's not for me.
It might be different now. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't played the other ones really. Give me a good PC car racing game where I can spend hours tinkering with damper rates and ride heights.
That's because you're an anorak.
Yeah, I like that. And get my driving line perfected and try and get faster laps.
Oh, dear.
Good. Trying to win the race with the least powerful car possible.
That just sounds like my version of abstract hell.
I like that though. Like,
It's quite fun when we were playing that on the
trying to win the
PS3,
race
just
with the
using
least powerful
inappropriate
car.
cars to win things. Just like if they're all in supercars and we're in a Mini that we've souped up beyond craziness.
Nah, it's all about trying to do the least amount of souping up possible, so it's just down to pure driver skill and setup then. Trying to beat cars that are technically better than you, but you've done them up perfectly and taken the corners brilliant, late braking. It's good.
Yeah, I have an amazing driving style on the PlayStation. Just crash into walls and people to get around corners.
Slows you down quicker.
Yeah.
And it quite often works if I time it right. Just bang into the cars, floor it, and leave them all behind.
Hasn't
If I
been
get
a
it
good-
wrong, I just like smash the crap out of my car into a wall. But
There
It's
hasn't
a
been
law
a
of
good
averages.
PC game for a while. A good PC driving game. For quite a while.
maybe you should find one on Steam.
I've looked. There's not many good ones out anymore.
Play an old one then.
Yeah.
Did
But if
you
I-
ever play that last Need for Speed game?
That's a bit arcadey, but no, I haven't.
Yeah, fair enough. I always thought about picking it up.
Yeah, I
Mate-
nearly got it the other day.
Maybe it attracts me because it's more arcadey than, you know, let's tinker with the dampers.
I do like Need for Speed. Some of them are really good. Good fun. But yeah, I'd have to get a steering wheel again. Oh, back in the days, playing Grand Prix 2 with the steering wheel. What
Oh,
game?
dear.
That was awesome. Memories.
On a completely unrelated note, see, I've introduced it there different. Coke and Pepsi are changing the recipe to avoid cancer warning
I
labels.
don't care!
But it might
Changing the
change the
recipe of
flavour.
what?
Coke and Pepsi are changing their
Oh.
recipe to avoid cancer warning labels. They're reducing
Cancer?
the level of caramel colouring. Yeah, because I'm assuming caramel colouring gives you cancer.
Anything gives you cancer.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Well, in California anyway, it's they have to put.
So it's
if
not
you
even
put it-
relevant for here.
Yeah, it's a different recipe in different countries, so it's probably okay over here.
Probably.
So then why are we talking about it?
Because Nosh finds random news on the internet and brings it up.
Well, the European Food Safety Authority have looked into it as well, so that's more relevant.
I think we need to have a rule where we don't look at stuff while we're doing this.
I think me and you obey that rule already.
Well,
generally, this is the first time I've looked.
It's not.
Apart from the first episode, where it went all horribly wrong when we were on Plenty of Fish.
You've posted loads of stuff today.
I haven't seen you two come up with any gems either.
You've been talking about plenty
yeah,
of
we've been
things
talking about
today.
relevant stuff.
Relevant? Maybe. Some of it.
Oh dear. Anyway, let's get off this. On to something of merit that could actually go in.
Nom nom.
What sparkling gem have you got for us then?
So I've come into a bit of money recently. Bit of completely unexpected money.
Yep.
And I was kind of thinking, how should I spend it? What should I spend it on? And,
Something inappropriate.
well, yes, basically. It's not
I
like
think you should buy a server
No.
or a computer for Nosh.
Yeah, that's an excellent
No.
idea.
Why would I spend my money on someone else who's only going to fritter it away?
A server wouldn't be a
Switch the computer
fritterance.
away.
You can get one of those off the internet for a few £100.
Yeah, go get a server off the internet, use it for 2 months, and then take it home with me, where the only person who'd use it is me, so it may as well just be my computer.
Yeah, but when you move out, you can have a server in your house, and then you can connect to it through your Xbox, your phone.
Yeah, but I could connect
You
to
can
my
have
Xbox
music
through my
wireless
computer, and I
through
could
the
connect to my...
house.
Oh, no! It only works if it's a shared server that 4 or 5 people would be using. Only then you get the benefit of it.
Me and Nosh
could have
could
it running.
connect to it externally.
Yeah.
No,
Running Minecraft and stuff.
this is a terrible idea. No,
Good idea.
what I was thinking was buying a new keyboard and mouse.
That's a good idea.
Like gaming spec.
Yeah,
Since
Use your
I'm-
mouse then.
No.
I would like a new keyboard and mouse. Well, it's not terrible, but I
Oh,
would
no,
like
mine-
a gaming one.
Mine are both really good, but, well, they're just bog standard, basically.
Mm.
I mean, I must have had this mouse going on about 8 years now. And it's done me really well, but I'd like something with more than 2 buttons on. Well, 2 buttons and a scroll wheel.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
of those ones you showed me had far too many buttons on there. You just end up pressing them all the
I
time.
deliberately picked the ones that had far too many buttons on to show you. Because I was like, here you go, what about this one? This completely inappropriate one.
I would like something more gaming.
It's like you just press about 32 buttons at once there by accident.
Yeah, and you do a super
And
move and you
all manner
win.
of crap would happen.
I want a backlit keyboard. That'd be amazing.
Especially on my computer.
Oh, Nosh just cut out again.
Bye, Nosh.
Bye. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, I don't know about keyboard. I mean, one that's comfortable to hit the WASD, and I mean, this keyboard's fairly new, so really all I was thinking about is a mouse with a couple extra buttons on it.
I like one of the ones where the keys were a bit more spaced out. Is it cliched keys or something?
Yeah, I could.
Something keys? Like on my netbook, where they're a bit more separate.
Yeah, I know what
And
you
then
mean.
Back
you
again.
have like the lights around them, so you can use them in the dark and stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
I mean, the only problem with mice is that all the mice I looked at are very, very bulky.
Do you not have a big hand?
Well, I hold my hand really different. Oh, I hold my mouse really differently from other people. Most people put it in the palm of their hands, and then sort of move their entire arm to move the mouse.
What do you do?
Well, I just sort of hold the mouse with my fingertips, and then sort of just move my fingers to move the mouse.
That sounds a bit retarded. Maybe it looks better if I actually saw it.
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah,
only
but
move
You
my
can run
hand.
like a
I don't move my arm.
or
Well, most people sort of have it in and then sort of drag the mouse around with their hand. My hand just kind of, the wrist just rests on the side of the desk, and I don't really.
Oh, I see.
So I kind of think I couldn't have a big, bulky gaming mouse because I wouldn't be able to hold it properly.
You'd get adapted to it though after a while. You'd hate
Yeah,
it. It's like wearing new shoes. They're uncomfortable at first, and then you just get used to it.
and then you get bunions.
Yeah.
I don't want bunions in my hands. I don't want something that has a learning curve. I just want basically what I want is this mouse.
Yeah, you just
This
want a new
exact
version.
mouse, but with more buttons on it.
We can stick some on for you.
So what is this mouse anyway? It's a Logitech, and the label's completely worn off through years and years of use.
Sounds good.
No, can't read it at all.
Take a picture of it and send it to Logitech, or use Google Goggles.
And then just tell them this with more buttons on the thumb side,
Yeah.
2 scroll wheels and an analog stick. Oh dear. I was also looking at one of those keypad type things that some companies do. The ones that you sort of rest your hand on and they've got keys on.
Oh, yeah. Where it's just for gaming, kind of like a mini keyboard.
Yeah, like a mini keyboard for game. I was kind of looking at one of those as well because they look quite nifty.
We
Like
do.
where you have a ball and then like keys on the outside or whatever.
No, that's a mouse still. But the ball is instead of moving the mouse around. They're supposed to be quite good if you can get used to them.
Yeah, trackpads are kind of cool.
That's the one.
Some of them have got, you have the ball, but then you've got like a mini keyboard around it, so you can just kind of
No,
move.
it's sort of, okay, spread your hand out in front of you. Right, where the palm of your hand is would be a rest, to rest your hand. Where your 4 fingers are, they have keys, like 3
I know
rows
what
of
you
keys.
mean, I've seen them.
And then where your thumb is like an analog stick. Or like a
I've
scroll
seen
wheel. I kind of think that would be useful.
Yeah.
Especially, when I'm recording, because my microphone is in the way of my keyboard. So if it's not WASD space and shift, I have no idea where it is.
Yeah, I struggle with that when I'm playing games.
And I mean, I could have my microphone on the less quiet setting, but then I'd pick you two bozos up in the hallway, having a random chat about whatever it is you people talk about.
I see.
Yeah, a new keyboard and mouse. If I can get a good driving game, get a steering wheel and pedal attachment.
I'm gonna have to borrow your flight stick at some point
Oh yeah,
to
I've
do
got a
that.
Flight
To
Simulator.
do that
I've
Tom
played it for a
Clancy
bit.
game.
Oh, have you got Hawks?
Yep,
Yeah,
Got it
that's
in-
quite good actually.
got it in the Steam Christmas sale.
Yeah, you can borrow it.
But yeah, outside of that, I don't think I'd ever get a steering wheel or anything like that, or any other peripherals, or like one of those flight simulator little yoke things.
Oh yeah,
There's no point.
and you can get the rudder pedals and stuff.
Yeah, there's no point. You just need a good mouse, good keyboard, game controller for some games, I guess.
Yeah, I just need a steering wheel.
You don't
If I get some
need a
driving
steering-
games.
Well, you
I
don't.
think-
How much is it? What is it really going to add? Are you going to get the pedals as well
Oh yeah.
and the little gear stick?
No, I'd get the ones with the flappy paddles on the back of the steering wheel.
Oh God.
What?
If you're going to do it, you might as well do it properly, I suppose.
Yeah.
I guess.
It'd be like driving a proper car then. I'd be able to do the gears properly.
Well, if that's
I'd have to have the volume up quite high so
Well,
I can listen to the engine.
then why don't you just become a race car driver?
I would like to become a race car driver. I've never tried it, but I can drive a normal car. It's just like a natural progression, isn't it?
I guess. Yeah.
I can drive a regular car. I can drive a fast sports racing car. It'll be fine.
Oh, I do like those fast sports racing cars.
Yeah, they're like red triangles.
Yeah, they're like cheese.
Very aerodynamic.
Oh, dearie me.
I haven't played that in ages.
No, we
But
should
draw my thing.
we should do some more Draw My Thing at some point.
All the recordings of it failed.
Oh yeah.
Well, we only
Miserably.
tried recording once, didn't we?
No, I think it was a bit more than once.
It wasn't many times, and I know it did balls up massively.
Yeah.
I think I've got the recording of Firefox down now. The only problem is that it records the whole of Firefox, not just where the Draw My thing is.
Yeah, but you can sort that out if you full screen
So I'd
it.
have to,
and
like,
put it
crop
through
it.
VDub.
Oh, that sounds
it.
so complicated.
Hey, it's not. You just put it in VDub and crop it, and it crops it all for you. You don't have to do it frame by frame.
It's pretty
sorts out.
simple, yeah.
Fine.
It's like one extra process.
I got a long list of things I want to record. And instead of actually doing them, I just sit there and think about doing them. Dear.
Oh well.
Yeah, I think we should go do some recording now, actually, because it's been an hour and a half, nearly.
Yeah, I might do some Deus Ex today.
Wow, you might actually get that finished at some point.
Yep. I think I'm on like stage 2 of 5.
Oh, dear God.
Have you got to go? Have you done the bit where you got to go all the way back to where you just started?
Nope. That's what pissed me off and I ended last time.
Oh dear.
It took me ages to get to this point in the map. There's a cutscene, and then you couldn't get through the next bit because there was some like eye scan thing. So you have to take this prosthetic eye that you found all the way back to this stupid person. And it's like, but I've just come all this way, snuck past all these cards, and now you say they have to go back. Fuck off. I'll do that later. Great gameplay mechanic there. Oh, we can't be bothered to make some more maps and scenery. We'll just have them go backwards.
Well, they might all be dead by now. If you kill
Well, I
them all.
didn't kill them, I snuck past them. Because if I try and kill them, I usually die. Because I hardly have any ammo. And I'm not very good at being stealthy, so it takes me quite a while.
Oh dear. All in all, you're basically not playing the right game.
I'm alright at Deus Ex once I get lots of ammo. I can just shoot shit up.
Simon's approach is shoot and run.
It's a good
Yeah,
approach.
shoot, run, hide in a vent.
And then complain when you get killed because they found you.
Yeah.
It's like, grenade, grenade, grenade. Oh shit, they're throwing them back. I can't get out of this vent. Boom.
I do enjoy that game though. It's good. It's good.
It's filling.
Oh, talking of filling, I could do with some food.
Oh yeah, I could do some lunch.
Starving.
I've had a banana and that's it.
It's polos.
All right.
Oh yeah, some polos. Oh, sorry, actually, forget that. I am pretty full. I had some polos.
You're fine then. You're
Such
good
a
to go.
fucking fatty. You and your polos. Oh dear.
Hey, my Kit Kat Crunchy. It
Yay.
took me 2 attempts to get out of the machine the other day. Because for some reason my hand went for polos rather than the thing I actually wanted.
And then the brilliant thing is he doesn't even eat the thing he actually wanted. He saves it for 2 days.
Well, that's because the cake was available, so I ate the cake.
I would have just eaten both.
Yeah, well, I was saving it. Well, I would have eaten it, and I thought, no, I'll enjoy that later.
And then you forgot about it.
Well, I've got to enjoy it later. So I haven't lost out.
Oh dear. That is true.
Just delayed my enjoyment.
Right, anyway, yeah, let's wrap this up and go for lunch or something.
Okay, where are we going for lunch?
Kitchen.
Oh. Yay!
James' room.
Not Jamie's room. Oh dear. Last time you decided to hang out in Jamie's room, you both climbed in my bed and then rubbed your toes all over my pillow.
I didn't rub my toes
No,
all
you
over
didn't,
the
but
pillow.
Mr. Disgusto over there did.
Yeah, he was tail, I was top.
I don't want to know. Oh dear. Let's just wrap this up. Fuck it. I'm in a bad place now thanks to you two.
Memories. Terrible, terrible memories.
Oh dear. The drugs don't take those memories away, you know.
Yes. Goodbye.
Right, okay, yeah, fuck it. We're
Let's
done.
go get food.
We're done. Don't care. Bye!
Bye.
Bye! Love you!